Are you tired of the typical libraries with conventional music that makes you feel meh? Introducing Leerecs.com, the music website made for and by minds like you. Our team are lifelong musicians and producers in love with music. Search the Leerecs music catalogs and find music with guaranteed originality. Mark the difference with music of signature at Leerecs.com.
Wow, this is Up All Night, and you know, from a band. The band is Stardust Sonata, and we have the whole band with us. Can you believe it? So we got Dylan on guitar, Jason on bass, Devon on drums, Elgin the singer. Hey, how are you all doing?
Doing great.
Good. How's it going?
Fantastic. Wow, Stardust Sonata with us, Up All Night. This song is incredible. You know, like, I'm blown away. Everything about it. So, you know, the best thing we can do, why don't you take the floor and introduce yourselves and tell us everything you want about your band and your music.
All right. I think we'll let maybe Elgin and Dylan start up because I think it was their brainchild.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So the short story is Devin and I, the drummer, have been playing music together for close to 20 years now. And during the pandemic, when it first happened in March, we got together to hang out and play some music. And we just really got to talking about how we kind of wished we would have really made a heavy push at starting a band back in the day. And we never did. So we said, hey, what better time than the present? So we just started working, and I called up an old friend of mine who I know was killer on vocals, and he agreed to do it. And eventually Jason kind of fell into our laps, and now the ball is just rolling full steam ahead, really.
I think the band kind of, I mean, like you were saying, they played, most of us have played together in various forms throughout the years. I'm Jason, I'm the bassist, I'm the newest guy to kind of join the group, but my understanding, as I was told, is that they Dylan and Devin had played together for a long time, and Dylan and Elgin had done projects together, and this was a perfect opportunity to kind of pull those together, and they started jamming last year around December, right?
About this time last.
Yeah, and then they were kicking it hard, and the bass player they had originally, a guy named Zach, left the project. He wasn't quite ready to roll with it, and they needed a bass player. So I was turned on to him from a friend. Actually heard Up All Night. It was recorded before I joined, and it was enough to get me excited about the band and want to join in. So we've been rocking hard for about 3 or 4 months now as this unit.
You know, this is so fast. This is so incredible. I mean, you have to be really proficient musicians because this sounds so tight and so good. And we're talking the span of time, like what, like maybe a year? Is that all?
Oh, yeah. I mean, from the time that we got together to the time Up All Night came out, I would say that was only about 4 or 5 months. I think we put out Up All Night after 4 months of playing together. Yeah. Like, wow. To kind of piggyback off what Jason said, I'm the guitarist Dylan. I've known Devin, the drummer, forever, and I've known Elgin for about the last 10 years, and I've done musical projects with them. We just never all four came together until now, but it's, like you said, it's such a tight, cohesive unit, and it just sounds like we've been together forever, which is great.
It does, and it looks like, you know, you created the right synergies amongst yourselves. This is the right combination. it's really, really working out based on what I can hear from this song. And how was the process? Like, this sounds really well produced. Like, what did you get any help, or how did you come about it?
So the song, as far as like the lyrics, this is Elgin, the singer. As far as the lyrics, it was an older song that I wrote in like 2017, and we were all writing songs and stuff like that together, trying to come up with material, around that time where we were just starting. And Dylan and Devin were just jamming, and Zach as well at the time. And then we just started messing with the lyrics on a jam that I think you guys were just playing together, Dylan and Devin, were coming up with, and the words really fit, and we just kept expanding upon that, and in maybe like a couple of days, 2-3 days, we had a full song.
Wow.
And then as far as getting it recorded, old friend of mine, Bill Zimmerman, incredible audio engineer that I worked with for years. He heard the demo, and he was super down to work with us, and we went up to Colin Wall Studios out in Atlanta and cut the track along with some other tracks as well. And then he ended up mixing it and kind of guiding us through the process of getting that really good, solid sound quality, like sonically, and that's basically what you hear today. So.
It's a great story. I mean, so quickly. This only happens when, like the symbiosis, the connections, the vibe is right between all the members of the band.
Right.
So looks like you're very good friends, right? Would you say
that?
Yeah. Really, in life, this band has been about 10 to 12 years in the making, if you really want to put it like that. As far as friendships go.
Yeah.
Jason just came along, but Dylan and Devin and myself, we've all known each other, like Dylan mentioned, roughly around 10 years plus. And just honing in on our own musical talents individually or together, and one-off projects and things like that. And it was all about timing.
Isn't it?
And everything.
You're totally right. Isn't it fun how things ultimately they can spin around for time and so, but at the end they fall into place where they have to go, and it looks like so with your band.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I mean, being the new guy, and you're talking mostly about Up All Night, which was the first single that came out, but I mean that is the song that got me thrilled about getting back in, because I just moved. I'm from the same area, but had lived all over the country playing. While these guys were playing with other bands, I was playing with bands and doing things as well. And I came back, and it spurred me to come back and hop into a band right away. Since then, I feel like things have just been falling into place really well. They had another track called Life on the Ground that was released right before I joined, and since then I directed a music video for us for that. We've gotten that out there. We started playing a lot of shows. We've got another single ready to come out soon, and just things have been kind of rolling. We've got a distribution deal going on, and are part of a competition through Dallas Austin Distribution right now to get Up All Night and some other songs out there as well. So it feels like things are just moving well.
Clicking well.
They're clicking well. Yes, I can see that. So all of you were originally from Georgia, is that right?
Yeah, I think Elgin.
I'm from New Orleans originally.
Okay.
This is L.
This is our lives here.
Most of your lives here. And so what's your plans? What are you looking forward to? What would be ideally the way that you want to go?
Short term, and these guys can tell you, if I'm a little bit off, but I feel like we're all on the same page as far as in the short term, we're looking to put together a nice catalog of shows and book some things throughout the next few years and get to touring as soon as possible, get this music on the road, and really, really kind of revive rock music really amongst the youth and, the demographic that's a little bit beyond our age right now. But what we found for putting out the music that we're making is that it's kind of bringing both of those groups together.
Oh man, we so much need you. We need people like you. Yeah. Yeah.
We know that there's a surprising. I mean, I'm just coming back to Georgia, but there's a great scene here in Atlanta. I forget where you're based, but we just have played a show last weekend with 3 great bands from the Atlanta area. Got some other stuff coming up in January. Just saw a local band last night that just killed it. And there's lots of good rock happening, and there's a good wave of it. So it feels good to be kind of riding that.
Sounds fantastic. I mean, this call out for all rockers. If you're looking to a place to go that there's a good vibe and there's a movement, it looks like Atlanta is the place. And this is great. This is great. We so much need. We try with our mission. There's so much great music to talk about, to listen to. So many good bands, and we try to push for that, and empower all of these musicians just like yourselves. And we hope we can see that you have a brilliant future in front of you.
Thank you very much.
So, just to be mindful of all of your time, we got Stardust Sonata. We got the band right in the middle of their practice. We don't want to interrupt further. They have a lot of work to do to sound like this good. So, if you were to, being in a band and getting to bring a band to get successful, to successfully get to where you are and compose together and write together and play together every day, it is difficult. So what's your advice to become a successful band?
It's pretty simple in my opinion. You just gotta love it. You gotta love what you do. There's really if you love it, you'll do anything you can to make it happen. So,
and you got to be willing to put the time in. Like you said, it takes not only honing your own skills, but you got to be, diligent about your, practices as a band. Keep them. I've been around and seen a lot of bands that could have been or could be great, but they don't take it serious enough to really put the time in. And I think that makes a huge difference. Or I think we're all pretty dedicated.
I'm going to piggyback off that, and I agree with that. It's dedication. It's getting here after your regular job that you do all day and being tired, but knowing that you've got to put forth an effort here. And also, just to kind of touch on that, it's also like you got to know how to work with other people and work with these guys. Someone's going to have ideas and new things you may not have thought of, and it's just the better that you can work together with your bandmates, the better that it's going to be. So, and I just think that we do that. We do a great job of that, talking out new ideas and, hey, what do y'all think about changing this or maybe adding this here? Like ever since we've really formed together, I think that we've done a great job, teamwork based kind of stuff with that.
100%. Collaboration and diligence. Take it as your profession. Take it as this is, it's not a game. You have to, anything in life you want to work and you want to be successful with, you have to put the time, you have to do the homework. All right. Okay. Well, this was fantastic. Any last comments? Is there anything you would like everybody to know about your band, your future plans, where to find you, all of that?
Yeah, for the future, we're booking shows in Atlanta, as many as we can. We're from the Cartersville area, so anywhere between Cartersville to Atlanta, you can catch us there. We're looking to release a big body of work soon, album or more there. So be on the lookout for that.
Yeah, and they can check our website, stardustsonata.com. Follow us on all social media, and share it. That's how the word's going to get out. If you hear it, you like it, then share it.
Share is huge.
Yeah, we are. We're playing mostly Georgia area now, but as soon as it's possible to start expanding. I mean, I think we all have connections in different places in the country, and as soon as we're able to put together a short trip on the road to go play some other places, we're going to do that. So just keep your eyes peeled for us and come out and support.
Come out and support. And you really got to tell you guys, you're doing a great job. You really got supporters for life with us, and we'll do everything we can, to advance your mission in reviving rock music, good music, collaboration, rock bands, music bands. Your mission is fantastic, and we'll support you.
Thank you so much.
And we would also like to thank our fans too, fans that are currently supporting us, and fans to come, and also folks like yourself, man. Publicly, we wouldn't be able to do what we're doing at this moment in time without people like yourself and the people that are listening
and spreading the word.
Yeah, so
spreading the word.
So
absolutely. All right, so this was all of the components of Stardust Sonata. Thank you guys so much. Thank you very much. And
Thank you.
We're gonna enjoy a little bit more of Up All Night. Fantastic song. All right, guys. Until the next one.
all right.
Thank you, sir.
Tired of the typical libraries with conventional music that makes you feel meh? Introducing Leerecs.com, the music website made for and by minds like you. Our team are lifelong musicians and producers in love with music. Search the Leerecs music catalogs and find music with guaranteed originality. Mark the difference with music of signature at Leerecs.com.